The NFL scouting combine was back in February, so right now a number of draft prospects are continuing that process by visiting teams and also having private workouts with both scouts and coaches. And I always try to follow them along in their journey, and I happen to come in contact with quite a few of them, including the combine. Well, one of the most impressive guys that I met in Indianapolis actually comes from the Tampa Bay area, and that's USC receiver Nelson Agholor. Whether it was talking about his transition from running back to wide receiver or hearing him talk about his childhood idol, Ronde Barber, I came away really impressed with this guy.
In terms of character, as a professional, everything I do, I want to do it the right way. I want to prepare. And as a player, I want to let them know that I'm a reliable player, consistent in many ways. Well, some guys lean on to, pure athleticism, and that's something that came to me a little later in my life, and so I had the fundamentals of, preparation installed to me earlier. So I kept them going on, and when the athleticism rose, I just merged both of them together. As a receiver, if you've been playing the position, you think, reception, you're just worried about possessions. As a running back, you're thinking big play every time. So to have that mentality as a receiver to think big play every time, when you catch the ball, you're going vertical and you're going for 6. You're not really worried about first downs. When contact comes, you're not falling down. You're trying to run through contact and keep going. I think it's very important to who you are, and it increases your value. You're an every down receiver. They talk about every down backs. There's some receivers you can't keep in the game, all downs. I want to be the guy that you never sub out. I want to be the guy that you can run behind. I want to be the guy you can throw on first down, guy you go deep to, doesn't matter. Or the guy you put in the backfield to get, exotic.
Were there any players in Tampa Bay that you looked up to?
Defensive guys.
Really?
Ronde Barber, John Lynch. I played corner in high school. I actually had a chance in high school to take a picture in a magazine with Ronde Barber. And Ronde Barber is a special guy, he's a good person, plays the game of football the right way, and, I want at the end of the day have somebody think enough of me to say the same things.
Always had a knack for being around the ball too, and he was very physical inside the box.
Yeah, he made, the Tampa 2 so effective because he played both. He was able to bait the quarterback to try to throw the under route and picked it off multiple times. I mean, Ronde had a good instinct for what he did. I saw him at my little sister's track meet when his daughter was running, but I didn't say anything to him.
When was this?
2 weeks ago, probably.
Now, I had mentioned making that transition from running back to receiver. The fact that he's able to remain upright after contact and get yards after the catch, that'll really bode well for Agholor, and I think that's why a number of teams are interested in him, aside from the fact that, he played so well at USC. Keep checking back at Sports Talk Florida for a ton of pre-draft coverage. We don't just cover the Bucs, we don't just cover the Jags, we don't just cover the Dolphins, and we don't just cover kids that hail from teams here in the state of Florida, as you can see with Agholor. So you definitely don't want to miss any of it. With Sports Talk Florida, I'm Jenna Lane.